Welcome to class. We are studying the decision-making chapter. Within that, we have relational operators now. So far, what we have studied was the double equal, which means it is equality check against two operands. We passed this in an if statement. We said if the x, for example, equals 100, that means if checks, if this is equal. This is equality check. If you provide 1, that means assignment, which is not part of the ifs. Usually, it is not passed in the if statement. If you pass it, this statement is always going to be true, and none of the upcoming statements are going to execute or the conditions are going to be checked. This is the mistake that you do not have to make. So you will provide double equal, which is equality check. And then let's assign this here. Identity x is equal to 10. Okay. If x is equal to 10, then print x is 10. F. Then there are other operators. We can also check if the value is not 10, for example. And it's any other value. For checking the negation, we are going to use this inequality check. So it's going to be an exclamation sign along with an equal sign. So this becomes one operator. Just like the equality check, this is inequality check. This is the operator you need to understand is whenever you need to check against a certain value and you want to check the inequality, you are going to use this sign. Some of the users may have experience in other SQL programming or some other like Pascal or something. They usually use this, less than and greater than. In here, in C, we're going to use not equal. This is inequality check. We also studied in our last lecture about checking the two operands if the x is greater than 10. It always works from left to right. So if the x is greater than 10, if the x is greater than 10, this statement is going to execute. Statement may be anything. We say x is correct, so that it does not confuse you when you code in the future and come to see the example. So we say if x is greater than, if x is greater than 10, then that's it. So this is in plain English, and we have converted it to source code. What we can do is we can also use less than. We used in our previous programs, one of the programs when we started learning about if statement. And in this condition, we are checking this operand is lesser than this one. The left operand is smaller than this one. If this condition is true, then this instruction or this statement is going to get executed. Second thing, after that, it's really simple topic and really interesting topic. If you do understand it, it's really powerful when you start to code. Then we have greater than or equal to. If x is greater or equal to. If x is greater or equal to 10, just test it out, then print this message. So what we do is we run the program, we enter 9, which is neither equal to nor greater than 10. So we entered, let's run it again. No, we assign a value, we are not getting a value, of course. So let's run it here. And you see nothing has been printed. Why? Because x9 is neither greater nor equal to 10. So this condition is false and nothing is going to happen because nothing is happening after this statement. So let's assign it 10. See what happens? Okay, here you go. It says X is correct. Why? Because the X value is equal to 10. We said, is it either equal to or greater than 10? This means greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. Let's close this program and test with another value. Let's assign the value 11 or anything greater than 10, and still the message appears because the value of the X is greater than 10. Now it's 11. The same way, we have less than or equal to. If the value is lesser or equal to 10, that means it is in the range of 10. Lesser can be even minus value. For example, we say minus 1, minus 11. Okay, fine. So if we say minus 11 is lesser than 10, of course. And this is going to work. If we assign it exactly 10, it's also going to work. Why? Because it's equal to 10, and our instruction says that X, if the X is lesser or equal to 10, then this statement is going to get executed. And it is true. So far, these are the relational operators. If you have any further questions, let me know in the form. We're going to move on to the logical operators now and compound conditions. Thank you.